Okay, now the next section 157. Now section 157, this section, what this section is talking about now? Now once the person intimates the company within 1 month of receipt of DIN, the company needs to intimate this. The company needs to intimate this within 15 days. Within 15 days. To whom? To ROC. Company have to inform everything to ROC. It's mandatory. Here what is happening? Here the person who is wanting to become the director of the company, the person receives the DIN. The person intimates within 1 month of receipt to the company. Now once the company gets the news that yes, my director have received his DIN or her DIN, now the company needs to intimate within 15 days of getting this news. From 15 days will be counted from where? From the day when this person intimates the company. Within 15 days of this news. Within 15 days of intimation by the director, the company must inform to whom? To ROC. Intimate within 15 days to ROC. 15 days from what? 15 days from intimation by this director. This is what section 157 talking about. Now there is a form, that is DIR 3C. This intimation, in which form the company will do? DIR 3C. Is it clear? If any mistake occurs or if any default occurs regarding this intimation, fails to intimate, then there is a penalty, and what? The company is punishable with a penalty, with a fine of 25,000 minimum penalty that may extend up to 1 lakh rupees. And every officer who is in default, every officer who will be found guilty of this, there also a penalty which may extend to maximum 1 lakh. So company is minimum 25,000 to 1 lakh, and for the officers in default, the maximum penalty will extend to 1 lakh. This is for company, this is for officers in default. So is it clear regarding this? So again, section 153 deals with application for allotment of DIN. Section 154 deals with allotment of DIN. 155 prohibition to obtain more than one DIN. I know students are getting bored that why ma'am is repeating and repeating. Just after this class, if you do, everything will be set in your mind and you don't have to study anything. So section 153 is what? We are applying for DIN in E-form DIR 3 for an existing company. Section 154, within 1 month CG will allot my DIN, will give me my DIN. Section 155, a person cannot obtain 2 DIN. Section 156, once the person gets the DIN, within 1 month of receiving the DIN, the person must inform the company, intimate the company about the receiving of the DIN. Section 157, once the company gets the intimation from the director, the company must intimate the same to whom? To ROC within 15 days of intimation in form number DIR 3C. And if there is any fault regarding this, any default regarding this intimation, means the company fails to intimate to ROC, then there will be a penalty, and this penalty is what? For company, minimum 25,000 to maximum 1 lakh, and for directors, for officers in default, it will extend to maximum 1 lakh. Is it clear? DIR 2 was what? For written consent that we take from a person who is going to become the director of a company, and DIR 12 will be filed within 30 days of appointment of a director. To whom? To ROC. Clear? Next, section 158. Section 158 is what? Every person, means once a person obtains a DIN, once the director obtains the DIN, whenever such director will sign any return or any document, anything, then he or she must mention that DIN. So once the person gets the DIN, he or she must use that DIN, sign that DIN. Is it clear? He or she must sign that DIN, use that DIN once the person gets that DIN. So section 158 talks about that. So indicate the DIN, use your DIN, indicate the DIN. In every important documents like we have to give our certain identification proof like Aadhaar, voter, PAN, whatever we require, right? Similarly, for a director, this DIN is mandatory. For a director, this DIN is mandatory. So this person needs to indicate that DIN whenever the person is signing anything. Person means the director is signing any documents or anything. Okay. This is section 158. Next comes section 159. Next comes section 159. This is the last section of DIN. So section 159 says what? Section 159 says that penalties. Penalties for which section? Penalties if we do not fulfill this all details, all this procedures. If we do not fulfill, then there is a penalty. So what is a penalty? That is given in section 159. The penalty is that the company will be punishable. The company will be the director of the company will be punishable, because this is all about the director. The director of the company will be punishable with an imprisonment for 6 months or fine of 50,000, which may further extend to rupees 500 every day till the default continues. Means what? The director of the company, if fails to do any of this, the director, if fails to do anything, like in case the directors fails to intimate about the receipt of the DIN to the company, then the directors, what is the penalty? 6 months of imprisonment, or either imprisonment or a penalty of what? 50,000 rupees plus rupees 500 every day till the default continues. Suppose the director have received the DIN and the director have forgot to intimate the company. So the director have to give a fine of 50,000 fine plus 500 every day, means till the day the directors intimate it to the company. Suppose the director have received DIN today, but 4 days have passed and the directors have not yet intimated the company about the receival of the DIN. So what will be the penalty? 50,000 plus 500 into 4 days. 4 दिन হয়ে গেছে জানায়নি, তাহলে 50,000 টাকা ফাইন তো আছেই, সঙ্গে 500 into 4। এবার একবার জানিয়ে দিলে তখন ফাইন হয়ে গেল। So this is section 159, talks about penalty. Clear? Okay. So here we complete the total range of section 153 to section 159 talking about DIN. Okay. There is another leftover portion of DIN that deals with what? Cancellation or surrender or deactivation of DIN. Of course, this might happen that the DIN may get cancelled or the DIN may get surrendered. Okay. Now there are 5 cases in which this might happen. What? Either cancellation, surrender or deactivation. So in 5 cases this is possible. What are the 5 cases? Number 1, duplicated, means you have obtained 2 DIN and your DIN will get cancelled. You have done a duplication. Number 2, you have obtained DIN by providing wrongful information in a fraudulent manner. Fraudulent manner. Instead of giving Mr. Rohit, you have given Mr. Mohit. You are Rohit, but you have given Mohit. So you have obtained DIN in a wrong name, in a wrongful, in fraudulent manner. You had some other intentions. DIN will get cancelled. Number 3, if you become insolvent, what you will do? You are an insolvent person. You don't have a penny. What you will do? You are an insolvent person. DIN will get cancelled. Number 4, unsound mind. You get crazy. Your mental health gets totally disbalanced. Unsound mind. How can you become a director? DIN will get cancelled. Number 5, deceased. You die. A dead person cannot be a director, of course. So DIN will get cancelled. So cancellation occurs in this way. In this 5 way. Either you have duplicated, or either you have obtained in a wrongful manner, or you have become insolvent, or you are a person of unsound mind, deceased, died. In this 5 cases, cancellation of DIN occurs. Now there is also surrender. You can also surrender the DIN because you don't want anymore. You are no more a director. You have just resigned everything. So you can surrender DIN. Surrender DIN is also possible. You can just surrender DIN in form number DIR 5. So surrender of DIN takes place in which form? In form number DIR 5. The DIN holder declares. The DIN holder surrenders the DIN. Or you have never become the director only. Okay, so you are surrendering the DIN. You have never become a director. You are surrendering the DIN that you don't need the DIN. And you have to also mention it that you have never used it and you are surrendering it. But suppose sometimes you also can file a DIN. Okay, you also can file for a DIN. But if you are not becoming a director, then surrender the DIN. Why you are holding such a DIR number? So surrender will take place in DIR 5. Surrender. And if any details you want to change, any details of the DIN, that any information you give, you want to change it now, any change, then that intimation must be given in DIR 6 within 30 days of any change. Within 30 days. মানে কি আমি ডিন যখন করছিলাম তখন কিছু ইনফরমেশন দিয়েছিলাম, বাট আই ওয়ান্ট টু চেঞ্জ সাচ ইনফরমেশন. সো when I want to change such information, within 30 days of that change, I need to file what? I need to submit DIR 6 to CG, Central Government. And DIR 5 হচ্ছে to surrender. DIR 6 to change, DIR 5 হচ্ছে to surrender. So what are the forms that are related to DIN that we have studied? DIR 3 for application, DIR 3C, company intimate to whom within 15 days to ROC, DIR 5 for surrender of DIN, DIR 6 what? To change in details, to inform CG regarding any change in details. These are the forms related to DIN, Director's Identification Number. Now another section that I will complete today is section 160. So what is this section 160? Any person other than the retiring director, if wants to give his candidature, any person other than the retiring director, if wants to give his candidature to become the director of the company. It might so happen that other than the retiring director also people may want to become the director of the company. Yes or no? This is applicable. Now this thing is applicable for public company and not for private company. This thing is applicable for public company, not for private company. Amendment has been gone. So this is public company, applicable for public company. So if any person, if he wants to become a director of a public company, he can give his own candidature. আমি নিজে একটা পাবলিক কোম্পানির ডাইরেক্টর হতে চাই, আমি আমার নিজের ক্যান্ডিডেটচার দিতে চাই, আমি ডাইরেক্টর হতে চাই. So what? Along with the fees of rupees 1 lakh. Nomination আমি দিতে পারি, ঠিক আছে, along with the fees of rupees 1 lakh 14 days before the general meeting. Company general meeting এর 14 দিন আগে আমি আমার willingness-টা জানাবো by depositing a fee of rupees 1 lakh. I will inform my willingness to the company 14 days prior to the general meeting of such company with a fee of rupees 1 lakh. I will place my candidature. Company, after receiving this notice, will inform the members that this person wants to become the director or this person is giving his candidature, and this information this company will inform 7 days before general meeting. কি হচ্ছে কেসটা? আমি যখন ডাইরেক্টর হতে চাই, আমি একটা পাবলিক কোম্পানির ডাইরেক্টর হতে চাইছি. I want to become a director of a public company. I'm giving my candidature. When I have to give my candidature? 14 days prior to the general meeting of such company with a fee of 1 lakh. But when company is getting that candidature form, the company have to inform its members. Now the company will inform its members that this person wants to become the director 7 days prior to the general meeting. আমি 14 দিন আগে জানাবো, কোম্পানি তাদের মেম্বারদের জানাবে 7 days before. Okay, now if your resolution was put and you lost, তোমার নামে রেজলিউশন রাখা হলো যে দিস মেম্বার ওয়ান্টস টু বিকাম আ ডাইরেক্টর, সবাই আগেনস্টে গেল, নো রিফান্ড, you lose this money, 1 lakh rupees. But if you win, then this 1 lakh will get refunded. Or if you get 25% votes in favor, 25% votes in favor, then what happens? This 1 lakh will get refunded. So in 2 cases, this 1 lakh will be you will get the refund of this 1 lakh. If you get 25% votes in favor, in that meeting 25% people have voted in favor of your candidature, or if you have been selected as the director, then you will get this 1 lakh. And if you lose, then this 1 lakh gets forfeited. This is section 160. Is it clear? So this is only for public company. When a person other than a retiring director wants to become the director of a public company, can give his candidature 14 days prior to the general meeting of such company along with the fee of rupees 1 lakh, and the company have to intimate this to its members 7 days prior to the general meeting. If the person receives 25% of the votes in favor, or if the person wins, then the 1 lakh rupees gets refunded. But if the person loses, then this 1 lakh rupees gets forfeited. Done. Thank you, class. We will continue in our next class.